wager, or you win wager. We must chop, 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 chop. We must chop, 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 chop. We must chop, chop.
This is Big Brother. Housemates, you have 10 minutes to get ready for the Saturday night turn-up.
So, Denari tried to shake the Kobela sheep. I think that's what they are called. Yes, Coin and Isabella's sheep was threatened yesterday a little bit by Denari because of the conversation that Coin and they had after the Thursday night party, right, at the kitchen area. I think I posted that video. So, Denari walked into the kitchen when they were having that conversation, and he overheard them. He overheard Coin telling Daddy that no, he's not playing a game, only for him to now carry the conversation that he was not so sure of. He wasn't sure of what he heard. He wasn't sure of exactly what he heard, but he just reported what he thought he heard to Isabella. And Isabella was, he told Isabella that Coin was telling his friend that it doesn't mean anything to her, that she doesn't mean anything to him, that it's just playing a game with her. And as expected, and as a girl, she felt some type of way about it. Like, why would Coin be throwing me under the bus because to his friends? So, but I'm glad that they had the conversation yesterday. This morning, yes, it was in the midnight that Coin and Isabella, they were on the bed, and she asked him what happened. Why did you say this thing in this manner to your friend Didi? And he explained himself to Bella, no, that he would never say such a thing about her. That was not how he meant it. And after everything, they slept together. And I just wanted to update you guys that the Kobela sheep, they are still intact. They are still going strong. They're still doing their thing. And currently, Coin is in the kitchen making breakfast for himself and Bella, I think. I just like the maturity that they both have. Like, they know that I don't think Bella is expecting anything so serious from Kanye, right, from the relationship. But there's a level of respect that they both have for each other. I mean, when you hear something about me and we are friends, we are close to this point, you're supposed to come and inquire from me, make sure that what you heard is actually what I said, and be sure that the other person that is reporting to you is not taking it out of context or is not mistaking my words for what is not. So I'm glad they cleared that up, and yeah, they are done with that. So let's move on to Kola and Dede.
They were done with it. This one, I'm just shocked that it happened. But let it die with, like, between me and you.
Sure.
And I feel like you go talk on the room.
Just give me a code. It was more than the last time.
Mad one. Yeah. But I saw it coming,
So last night, a lot happened last night, by the way. But yeah, last night, why Koyi and Isabella were on their own end, doing their thing, talking, whispering, and having their moments together, Big Brother called them for microphone infringement warning. And according to Jason came out a few minutes later because he was having a conversation with Rude Boy, Culture. Yeah, they were sitting together at the locker area having a conversation, and he said he said something like, now that Biggie has called Konyi and Isabella, that the other people too would adjust, something of that nature. So, and Ruboy was saying that those people say that they are not talking, like they are not saying anything that should make Big Brother to call them for microphone infringement. And then Jason was like, when they are busy enjoying, they are not even talking, that kind of thing, And since then, Dede's fan base, they have been defending rubbish on the timeline that Jason is trying to instigate something that never happened. He's trying to insinuate that Dede and Kola are having a moment under the duvet. And I just said, okay, we're not going to argue this thing any further till we have another evidence, because obviously if anything happened between Kola and Dede, it's still same Kola that will go around the house telling people, Kola that can do media rounds. And just like we were saying, just this morning, like because Big Brother gave the head of house a task that she should assign each housemate an area of the house where they will clean. But Thelma decided that she would just keep it open to everybody. You choose where you want, what you want to do, and where you want to do it. But if they fail to do that, she's now going to. That's when she'll now come in and start portioning chores to people. So I think Kola chose to clean the Marwa, whatever, that car where they always sit around the garden area. So while he was cleaning his own side of the house, Bright came, and they were having that conversation. And Kola was telling him, something happened between me and Didi, but keep this between me and you, let it die between us. Like he was trying to tell Bright that he should not let any other person hear, but not even Midday. And Bryce is like saying sure, I'll keep it between us. And Bryce was still trying to press him to say it, like what exactly. The guy was just blushing. You see, Kola was just blushing. I was expecting. He said he was expecting it, Sha, that he was expecting it. He saw it coming, but that. And then Bryce asked him, was it more serious than the first? The first time that they said they kissed, and then Kola said it was just a peck, and Kola affirmed that it was more than a kiss, that it was more than that. That things happened under the duvet, and since then, the Devas, I think that's what her fan base is called. The Devas have been running wild on the timeline on Twitter, trying to defend rubbish. I'm like, see, if you guys did not place this girl on a pedestal before, but I don't think there will be any reason for them to come and start trying to change the narrative from what it is to what they want it to be, and making it look like other people that have been kissing, other single people that have been kissing are doing a lot, or they are doing something so strange or so big. So now that it has gotten to their fifth turn, it's now looking like they're trying to defend her, they're trying to twist it, so it now looks like it's not what it is. But anyway, I will do his work. He's good at spreading gist around the house and acting all innocent. So yeah, he'll definitely do it, and the game is getting more and more interesting, and that's why we're here. Anyways, I want to just bring some of the reactions on Twitter, how people have been reacting to this gist that broke out this morning on Twitter, because the Devas, they are doing a lot, but let's see it together. Kola Talk said, Kola, tell us everything, please. Her boyfriend's friend is in production, so if you leave her, they no go ever show us. They want you to die there by same tag. It may seem as though this person has a point, because I don't know why Kayode or whoever is in charge of the camera did not show us that part, but they showed us coin. Even the coin they showed us was after they were done talking. Almost after they were done talking. That was when they showed the coin and Isabella parts. But anywho's, we're here for it. This was from Venita. Oops, I didn't even know. Anyway, she said, Venita Bofore said, don't expect too much from fish. Their brains are small, and dolphins aren't classified as fish. This tweet is not about fishes, although it will be read by some fish. Wow. So is it Dede that she's referring to, or the fan base? Anyway, I don't know. So this person said, my joy is that it didn't happen after alcohol. So Dede's fans can't accuse Kola of taking advantage of a drunk Dede, or how she wouldn't have done it if she wasn't drunk. She was sober. He was sober. Two consenting adults chose to make out after weeks of flirting. Love it. Alright, yeah. Because I think there's this thing of Devas always trying to paint a different narrative after every time spend time together. They make it seem like she did it under the influence of alcohol, or that he's trying to take advantage of her, this, that. So yeah, this person has a point. The fact that they both did it when none of them were drunk, it was on a Friday night, not on a Saturday night after party or Thursday night after party. So yeah, makes sense. So Miss Petite said, you people drag Sultana and Isabella every day when both ladies are single. But Una Dede that has a man outside is smooshing and making out inside Uve. Hide your faces in shame. Delusional fan base. Nah. She murdered you people on a high level, and it's for the man whom you guys hate so much. Okay. Okay. I think that's enough. I think this here is enough. Let's move on to something else because this video is getting long and I don't want it to be really long. So yeah, that's it about Didi. Now let's talk about Imisi and Faith. We have to go back to the Thursday night party, yeah. So that party happened and Isabella, Imisi and what was her name? Selma had issues, right? So what happened was that Big Brother brought people that grilled the protein that they took during the party, yeah. But he gave them drinks. I think it was 38. Was it 38 bottles of Smirnoff or yeah? I think so. A big golden spark. I don't know. So he gave them 38 bottles of alcohol for 17 housemates. Now, they were supposed to get 2 bottles each, right? Each housemate was supposed to get 2 bottles each. And Isabella already asked Big Brother, is there a particular person that is going to be in charge of the drink, or can anybody share it? Like, can anybody share the drinks? And people that said, do as you may. You know how people that talks. So she already said this. She and Imisi said that they are going to make sure that every housemate gets equal number of alcohol. There's nothing like favoritism or whatever, that they're going to share it equally. So when it was time to share the alcohol, Isabella went to get her own. Isabella and Imisi, and Thelma said they should go. They should go and come back, that she has to share it to other people first before it will get to them. And you know, a lot of back and forth happened, and at the end of the day, Thelma shared all that drink to other housemates, but she didn't give any drink to Isabella and is it Isabella? Yes, to Isabella and Imisi, they didn't get drinks. So that caused a problem, another issue, and they were having the back and forth. And then Imisi, you know how Imisi is. Imisi said, since they did not give her drink, something that she's entitled to that was from Big Brother, that she's going to go and seize the cutlery in the kitchen, and nobody will be able to have access to cutlery. They will all eat with their fingers. My sister, my brothers. That's how another chaos broke out in the house. Everybody was asking for cutlery. Anyways, Imisi went and did as she said. She packed all the cutleries and hid it somewhere. So when it was time for the housemates to use cutlery yesterday morning, throughout yesterday actually, they were looking for cutlery. Where is the cutlery? Where are the cutleries? This one was, I saw Imisi when she took it. She hid it somewhere. She brought it here. She kept it here. Imisi, bring the cutlery. Imisi said, no, we are all going to eat with our bare hands. Since they did not give us our drink and all of you supported her, nobody stood up for us. So me, I'm going to fight you people for doing this thing, for taking a side with somebody, with head of house, when everybody knows that what she did was wrong. And this girl stood on 10 toes and stayed true to her words. She did not release the cutlery throughout yesterday, even after they had their wager tax presentation. And it was like Big Brother is liking the whole idea of him hiding the cutlery. I mean, you know, Big Brother is very mischievous and he wants drama. He's always out for drama. So I think he was backing Imisi up. So when he brought food for them in the evening after they came back from the wager task, he gave them food that came in a takeaway pack without spoons. Like there was no because normally if people brings something like that for them, you will come with plastic spoons, right? But this one came without spoons, so they all ate with their bare hands. They all ate with their bare hands. Even Faith, because Faith yesterday felt like Imisi was doing too much, and so he went to go and hide her bag. He took her bag and hid it under the kitchen cabinet. Yes, that's where he hid it yesterday. And funny enough, Imisi did not react to it. She did not ask for her bag for one day. She did not even look for it. She did not make noise, and that's very unlike her. You know, when you want Imisi to give reaction, sometimes you just ignore. Like her ignore game too is very, very, very. Anyway, I'm not surprised. Maybe one time she told Culture that it's not everything that you give a reaction for. You must not necessarily have something to say about something. Yeah. So Faith hid her bag yesterday. That bag had Imisi's food stuff and some other housemates food stuff, the drinks that she kept for herself and for some other people, and then Faith was saying, see all the things that she carried. But this girl she did not say anything, no. She did not react to it. She did not give any form of reaction to it. She didn't say anything. She didn't make any fuss about it. She didn't ask anybody. And I'm sure it was very shocking and surprising to Faith. Faith was not expecting that. Faith expected her to come and start shouting, fighting him. But Imisi said, no, I'm not going to give you the highlights you're looking for. That's very selfish of her. She just kept quiet. And so when she was now sleeping, I think this morning, when she was sleeping, Faith, that because Imisi had already, I think she suspected it was Faith or something. I don't know. Anyways, so this morning, after waiting for a while, after seeing that Imisi is not going to give the reaction that he was waiting for, Faith now decided to shamelessly carry the bag and go and return to Imisi when she was sleeping. It's just annoying that Big Brother did not show her reaction when she woke up and saw her bag. They did not, Kayode, sorry, not Big Brother, did not show us that part, how Imisi reacted to the whole thing. But I'm sure she would have laughed her ass as she say, you people, are you guys tired? Now for not bring them back now. And another funny thing is that the cutleries that she hid back, funny enough, Imisi cannot find them where she kept it before. So now we don't know if it was another housemate that came to take it, or maybe Biggie sent his ninjas to come and take the cutlery from where Imisi hid it. Maybe he's enjoying the drama too much and he's waiting for it to linger. I don't know, but I found that very, 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 very funny and very interesting.
Living my life in south, but give me that wow. Carry your down. Je sais pas où je passais la night. Y'a ma cala ou ma bella, bella.